Hey guys and girls, how you all doing? It's Kirsty, or WTF as usual, with another gameplay commentary. And we're just playing a little bit of 6v6 domination on the map Fallen today, of course with irritating ass riot shielders on the other team, which is definitely something that does make me a little bit sad at the start of a game if I find an entire team of irritating players, but this game did work out to my advantage, so I can't really complain. It is a 51 gun streak, 54 and 0 flawless, and I suppose I must be a really irritating player to play against, you know? A whole bunch of guys think, hey, we're just going to have some fun, chill out, get our riot shields, and then they've got me, shooting them in their ass with a pretty decent gun like the P90, but I blame them, honestly. If they can't kill me, well fuck, I can't change my class. And you will actually notice that they have quite strange names. Notice that I just took out Oprah Winfrey, and now I'm putting a few bullets in Miley's ass. And you will see Paris Hilton make a little guest appearance in a minute. So, the thumbnail and title aren't totally misleading. I was actually shooting these bitches in the ass. For real. I did have a little bit of a laugh when I saw those names actually at first. I thought that was pretty funny. So we're not really going to talk about this gameplay today. We'll actually get on a little bit to where I've been and why I haven't posted that much, because I know that's really not like me. You know that I do try and give you guys a video every day, sometimes even more than one, and I don't expect everyone to watch them all. I know that's pretty much not going to happen, but I do like to give you guys just a little bit of variety, I guess, just so that you can make the choice of what it is that you want to watch. And I don't know, I really think that that's the best way to operate, even though I do get less views per video doing it like that, but it does give you guys that little bit more choice. But what I was actually going to talk about today was, why I haven't really posted that much. And you guys know a bit of the backstory about my living situation, which is me living with my boyfriend and the fact that his children used to live with us up until right until recently. And I'll actually leave a video as a video response to this one, which explains that whole situation and how things came to be, of how an 11-year-old and a 13-year-old came to be on drugs. Actually, probably gotten a bit worse since then, honestly, as both of them are very, very into drugs at the moment. Drinking, smoking marijuana, stuff like that. And on an 11-year-old developing brain, that's really not a good thing. But what actually happened was, of course, the mother actually took them back and has since destroyed their life in the space of around 3 months. You know, they're, like I said, on drugs, smoking, been expelled from school, having issues sort of with social interactions, issues with the police, issues with violence, carrying knives. You know, the list pretty much goes on of how much this woman has managed to destroy these kids' lives in just a really short space of time. And it was really sad at first, just to see this decline and to not be able to actually do anything about it. Because at the end of the day, you've got to remember that they do actually have a mother, as unfortunate as she may be. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not actually their mother, and if their own mother wants to run their lives in such a way, well, it's more that she's got no ability to stop anything. They've gone there and they've just pretty much become out of control because they can. Because their mother hasn't had that much interaction with them for most of their lives. So, you know, them listening to her now is pretty much not going to happen. So they've pretty much gone off the rails completely, and she's now decided to kick the 13-year-old out, which happened on Thursday or Friday night, so he pretty much showed up at our door, had been kicked out, needed somewhere to stay. And yeah, that's how great this woman is. Totally destroys his life in 3 months and then boots him on his ass. So he's here at the moment, but who actually knows what's going to go on there, if it's going to be temporary or not, because you can already tell that he's sort of, I don't know, chomping at the bit, for lack of a better explanation, to go back out and, you know, wag school and smoke dope and drink and just do all that stuff that she has no control over. You know, we have been there the whole time, so we do know how to deal with issues. We do have that level of respect that she's just never quite going to have. But it sort of left me in this position of, I'm not really sure what to do, because it's likely that he's going to go back there. I don't want to get myself too attached again, just because at the end of the day it is really disappointing, because watching someone that you love decline so quickly when there's nothing you can do about it is pretty damn upsetting. And it made my life a lot more difficult just because I felt that I'd really sacrificed a lot for someone else's kids for so many years, just to see it all undone for nothing. And I don't know, it's just a really difficult time at the moment, especially when we're not really sure what's going to happen. Like I said, he is likely going to run back there to where his brother is, and that is sort of fair enough. Like, they need to be together. No matter how much the mother wants to keep the youngest and get rid of the oldest, they're brothers, they need each other. And we see that, you know what I mean? Like, we want them to be together. Because it is important to have, you know, a sibling that you can rely on, that, you know, you can sort of get through life on. And they are extremely close. So, there's not much we can do. The Australian government, they just want to keep giving her chances over and over again and want to keep believing the bullshit that these things aren't happening, when we know for a fact that they are. We've pretty much got a drug-addicted 11 and 13-year-old to deal with at the moment who carry knives, do crime, and we're just sort of worried of what's going to happen next. But yeah, that sort of explains why I haven't been around that much and why my commentary has also been quite quiet. With all these extra people in the house, and I don't actually have a door where I commentate. I actually commentate upstairs in the gaming room, and it has no door. Anyway guys, you will notice the ending was a little bit abrupt. I suppose that's what happens with theatre mode when you kick an ass of a whole heap of riot shitters, I suppose. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed this commentary. Definitely leave a like if you have, and subscribe if you're new. Peace out.